Today, Lucão is one of the most technical futsal players, and especially for me, his coordination movements without the ball and coordination movements with the ball. Hayol is futsal thinker. Palma Futsal is defense against 4-0 Inters, and Lucão is being prepared to price in Raul Gomez. But he sees that Harrison is running into the open space, so he continues playing with him. Now Harrison is empty, and 1 vs 1. Paying attention that Lucão doesn't launch into the Harrison's face. In return, he watching on the ball because the distance between him and Harrison is short. 1 vs 1 with Lucão and Harrison, and now Revilius will do a block, and Lucão is passing to Ála Direíto. And now paying attention that after ball pass, Lucão doesn't need to help because Ála Direíto have space to confidently shot. Let's look at the situation. Harrison is going straight, and Lucão continue playing with him, so he also play lower. And why Lucão can't press in Fíxo? Because if Revilius continue playing with Harrison, there is great interval between Lucão and 20th Palmas Futsal player, so Fíxo can pass to Harrison. And if 20th player of Palma Futsal continue playing with Harrison, there is Fíxo can pass to Chahinia, and it's great 2 against 1 players and give a chance to score a goal, because Revilius after that haven't his player. Javi Minguez is passing to Chahinia. There is high pricing from 20th Palmas Futsal player, and there will be an interesting situation. Harrison have pressure from Lucão and Revilius, and watch what happens next. He doing well pass, and Revilius watching into the Javi Minguez face, and Harrison will use it and will do a block. During Revilius watching into the face of Javi Minguez. And 1 vs 1. Lucão is trying to reading his next movements. Harrison quick decision making is going to the center and shot. And now is Lucão trying to play 1 vs 1. Lucão is doing false movement and trying to throw between Harrison's legs, but Harrison is reading these actions. Lucão won this if Harrison believed in Lucão's false movement, and if Lucão would throw the ball shorter. But if Lucão threw only the ball shorter, there is created the dangerous situation because Javi Minguez have zone to shot, and after that he can take the ball easier and faster. And again. Through in from Palma. Lucão is playing on Ála Direíto position. Portero's quick decision making is shot. Now paying attention how Lucão taking the ball. And he not use only the body. He also supports yourself by his hand. Let's look at the 1 vs 1 closely. I saw interesting future there, and that is Lucao watching on the foots and also watching into the eyes of Javi Minges. Let's look this again slowly. Watching on the Lucao's eyes. In highest level, so much details, and there is a very well example where we can see that Lucao not only watching on the Javis Minges foots, he also watching on the movements of the body, he watching also on the player's concentration, and in highest level it's very important. Palma Futsal is defense, and Lucao playing with Harrison. And now paying attention that Lucao also running with Harrison and not going to press in Chegini. And players of Inter Movistar trying to pass Harrison. 1 vs 1. Now Lucao is watching into the face of the Harrison. He doing it because the distance between him and Harrison isn't short. Through in from Palma Futsal, Lucao is passing to Fíxo, trying to pass to pivot, but now Inter is controlling the ball. Lucao again playing with Harrison and defend, and now he's watching on the ball because the distance between him and Harrison doesn't long, and Chehinia can do a block, but Lucao is reading the game. Palma Futsal is defense. Lucao there is playing with Harrison too. Inter Movistar trying to go higher and it's doing very well. But now Lucao takes the ball, and then players of Movistar Inter going to pressure him, so he watch what will he do next. He pass to Fíxo, and now he playing lower to stretch the players, and ensure the attack. Now he connects to the attack, 1 vs 1, but now paying attention that he looking into the foods, and why important watching close, because we can't watching on there looking. Portero passing to Lucao. 1 vs 1 with Lucao, but not success. Through in from Palma Futsal, and Lucao doing bad block. And now Inter is attack. Now you can see that Lucao watching on the horizon because it is his player. And continue. There is he watching on the horizon. Now Lucao playing with horizon too, and in this situation Lucao is watching on the face of the horizon. And there will be an interesting moment, and Lucao's player is Harrison, but he is going to press and Chehinia. Why he is doing that? Because if Maya pressing Chehinia, Lucao must stay with Harrison, but Maya playing lower, and thanks for that, Lucao can go pressing Chehinia. So Lucao pressing Chehinia, and Maya close the space for Harrison. And pay attention, even now Maya staying lower. And it's because if Maya did high pricing to Harrison, Chehinia can do a parallel pass. Lucao watching into the Harrison's face. And again. Lucao continue playing with Harrison. Defense against 4-0 Inter's so difficult. Palma continue defense, and now Lucao watching into the face of the Harrison. And even the distance between Lucao and Harrison become shorter. Lucao continue watch it, and that means if in start the distance is long, even it become shorter, Lucao can continue watching into the face of the Harrison. But if in the start the distance is short, Lucao would watching on the ball. Through in from Palma Futsal, catching up the ball, and now if Palma's Futsal player lose the ball and goalkeeper clears the ball into one of this zone, Lucao can run after the ball and cause dangerous. And he will prepare to shot. Often in futsal, players watching into the Fíxo's face when he takes the ball. Maybe it because Fíxo is start attack and his future pass is the most dangerous. And paying attention how Lukao will open. The interesting moment how Lukao will open to play will pass. He takes the ball and pass to Revilius and do a false movement and will open to play wall pass. And now Revilius can pass to Lukao and go straight to take the ball. But Chehinia is reading the game. And again, remember I said that players often watching on the face of the Fíxo. That's also have been example. Wall pass. And now Lukao is playing lower because Dennis is shooting. Lukao is taking the ball and Revilius is preparing to do a block and Lukao going because he can't play 1 vs 1 now. And again players are watching with the up head. Players don't do a high pressing. Lukao try to read in the game and he do is well. Harrison takes the ball. And now Lukao doesn't watch into his player. In return, he watching another player because Harrison plays in safe zone for Lukao, and Lukao during that can watch into other players. 1 vs 1. Lukao watching on the ball. Counter attack. He support him with his body because 3 players of Movistar Inter are going to pressing him. Now very good example where 3 players of Palma Futsal watching into the Movistar Inter player with the ball. Why they watching all? Because it's improve their teamwork. Portero taking the ball. Revilius Lukao playing lower. False movement. 1 vs 1. Counter attack from Movistar Inter. More time Lucão ensures the team. Lucão trying play highest. Let's look at this moment again. So why doesn't Lucão pass to Alisson? In my opinion, it's because Lucão is high player and he saw that Inter's Movistar player reading this pass and quick decision making is short. Now Lucão trying to read in the game. Let's look at this situation again. Now Lucão going to pressing the player with the ball. Why he is doing that? Because he sees the possibility to block the ball spacing line and take the ball. And even the passes goes through, Lucão can turn back in time. There is also Alisson watching into the face. Lucão often watching into Fíxo. And 1 vs 1, trying to wall pass with Alisson. Let's look at the very interesting moment with Lucão's false movements. Lucão now turn back and run straight again. And now Palma Futsal reveals saw the open Lucão and will pass to him. What do you think about why Palma's futsal players, Revilius, Maya, and Lucão, are looking straight into the face of Movistar Inter's player